who's helping churches like that?
Wow.
And who's going to help pastors in churches like that? And who's going to be the pastor of a church like that? There are not a lot of guys that are in seminaries and Bible college today saying, I hope when I'm done, they send me to a town with 1,800 people in New York to pastor a church of 60 people. And yet those churches need that. I grew up in a church of 40 people in a town of 1,300. I know who's going to go there. They're going to call some young guy out of college. He's going to be excited. He's got his first church. They're going to be excited. We got us a young preacher. And about a year in, he's going to have some ideas. And he's going to go and say, what if we did this? I think we could reach more people in our community. And totally hypothetical. I'm just talking here. And they go, well, we're not going to do that. And they're like, what do you mean we're not going to do that? And then will come the speech eventually. Maybe he puts it off for 6 months, goes back to him, says, really got a burden for this church. I think it could really thrive. And finally they look at him and say, we were here before you got here, and we'll be here when you're gone. And we're not going to do that. And a year and a half in, that guy may leave ministry. In fact, he may not only leave that church, he may never be in ministry again. As I'm coaching and mentoring pastors now, I find their biggest thing is they feel alone and not appreciated. So we want to say you're seen and you are appreciated.